going on, guys? It's PewDiePie! Oh, what?
That's channel infringement.
Can we
He's got a copyright on that name, you know that, right?
He does?
I'm pretty sure.
Good thing I said
I don't think you run a multi-million-dollar corporation without having a copyright on the name of your main channel.
Yo, wait, hold up. Why is Cookie Clicker lagging so badly?
I don't know. Maybe you've got stuff open.
No, it's my computer.
I get that it's your computer.
I think Cookie Clicker really hates OBS.
Can you stop trying to irrate me? Cause like
I'm not.
Like you're putting it close to your mouth, and you're not.
Boy, it's like 3 inches away from my mouth. Okay.
There you go. You fixed it. Realized you were wrong and fixed it.
Well, I literally tilted it like a little bit.
Now it's doing it again. What are you doing?
I don't know.
Well, fix it.
Move it. What the frick do you want me? No, I can't move it further. No, like that's as far as my mic goes.
Dude, you're literally like bass boosting me like hardcore. Fix it. I'm trying to see who's in chat. I haven't been clicking super hard because Mateo
what the frick
like
are you
cheated.
chewing on? No, what are you chewing on?
Super hard because Mateo like I was eating a granola bar.
Okay. It's really annoying here.
It's really annoying to hear you bass boost it like all the time. But
I just checked the stream and it's not bass boosted now.
It is for me.
Earbud machine broke. Is anyone watching?
I don't know, but you should check that. I'm putting the chats on a pop out so I can look at both chats without having to look at the streams themselves. Putting the chats on a. So like now I've got.
Hey, Lily's here.
Hey, there's Lily. Lily's here. Don't forget you still have my stream. Mateo, why are you on your account? Why are you on your account?
That's my phone.
Oh. Anyways, welcome to the stream. Don't forget, you've got my stream with my point of view. Mateo, did you leave the link in the description?
Yeah, I did. Also, this is lagging so badly.
Good.
What is going on? Let me refresh.
Close out all your other apps.
Everything else is closed, Noah.
Are you sure about that?
I am sure about that.
I don't think you are.
Frick you. I legit had to X out of the page, and now I'm going back in. There. It's working again. Still lagging.
I have a lot of windows open. Jeez, man.
This is so laggy.
My videos. Oh my gosh, my stream's like lagging like so hard. All right, I'm not gonna use my pop out chat. I'll use yours. Oh my gosh. Dude, like my stream's like super lag. I mean, it's my computer, so it's to be expected, but at the same time.
No, like, legit, Cookie Clicker is just lagging so badly. I don't think, like, freaking this likes being streamed.
Also, Lily left for a little bit, so we're by ourselves again.
Nice.
This is so not as high energy as we were used to. Why did your screen go black out? There it is.
Because I pulled up Task Manager.
Oh.
What the frick? Why is this lagging so badly?
You have Krita open. No, that's OBS.
No, I understand what is open. I just think that Cookie Clicker hates the stream.
I don't know about that. Because it didn't hate it last time.
It
things
did
changed.
at the end of last time. I hated it.
Maybe it's because you're getting so many cookies per second that it's lagging.
No, it's not that, because
I mean, the computer itself isn't lagging. Cookie Clicker is.
Yeah, I know that. And it stops lagging if I reset it.
Yeah, Mateo's got a lot of cookies just because he decided to play it without me. So he's way further ahead than I am because I didn't even get it. I didn't even touch it until now.
I want to fix this. Like, what is going on? What can I do to fix this?
But yeah, he cheated. What do you... Mateo, I don't think it can be fixed. You're just gonna have to deal with it.
No, I'm still gonna look for a way to fix it for a little bit.
Anyways, while Mateo's being boring and not giving you what you want, you can come over and look at my stream and just see some actual Cookie Clicker gameplay while we're waiting on him.
Okay, can you chill out? All I'm trying to do is fix like what the issue is here.
I mean, you're not playing the game that we're streaming though. Mateo, do you have my stream open on your thing? Or?
No, why would I have your stream open?
Oh.
I don't even.
Also, just a fair warning to anybody who watches my stream: please mute, because there should be no sound, and if there is, just mute it. Because just have Mateo's stream open on the original channel stream open on a separate page, and listen through there, because my audio sucks, so I don't try on this computer.
Oh my gosh, this is just... I can't get this to work. Why is it lagging so badly?
I mean, it looks like it's working.
No, but it's lagging a lot.
Oh, now it just started lagging. So who cares? Cookie Clicker's lagging. It's not like it's that big of a deal. You still get the same. You're still getting money.
Yeah, but it's actually not as fast. It's slowing down everything.
I don't know. It seems fine to me.
Here, I wonder if I like this. The stream is gonna go black for a second, but
Ooh. Let's see how live
so
is my stream?
it's not streaming Cookie Clicker in itself. It's just streaming while Cookie Clicker is open that lags it.
I mean, did you select the web page as your target?
Yeah. No. I selected my screen as a target. It won't let me select the web page when I try it.
Also, just so you guys know, we still need a name for the penguin that you see on your screen right now if you're watching the UNM stream. Or if you got tired of watching Mateo do a bunch of boring crap and you decided to take a look at my stream, just take a look at the stream and name the penguin. We need a name for the penguin. The penguin needs a name. By the way, Mateo, that's a terrible name for the stream.
Yours is no better.
Mine's better than that. Plus, you didn't capitalize crap. It's not even a title.
Mm.
It's not even... It hurts me to look at that. I'm gonna change the name after the stream goes up, because oh my gosh, that hurts me to look at. I feel like you're eventually just gonna have to let go of the let go of it and accept the fact that Cookie Clicker's gonna lag while you're streaming.
I mean that wouldn't even be a problem if the game like legit was broken. Like it's breaking the game for me. I could like it wouldn't even show up that I could buy a wizard tower. It's not showing up that I can buy cursors.
Maybe you can't.
I can. I have 27 million. Just
You have it
popped
set
up.
to 100s or 10s?
No, I have it set to 1s. No, I know what I'm doing.
Okay, wasn't sure.
What the heck is this doing? Why is it not working?
Sorry for the technical setbacks, people. Mateo was rushing to get this stream up and didn't check out to see if there were any bugs. Also didn't go for proper capitalization either. Clearly. Okay. Sorry if we sound a little bit dull.
I can't even click as fast as I could. No, I mean, I'm not, like, that's not even the problem. It's just the fact that this game isn't working properly.
You probably should have tested it before you went on the stream.
Oh, frick. Now what's going on?
Try a different browser.
What do you mean, like, Internet Explorer?
Firefox, Microsoft Edge, whichever one you want to use. Maybe try a different browser, Mateo.
Welcome to Mateo. Wait, I think I fixed it. Ha! And you
The
said I
stream's
couldn't fix it.
Except for the stream's buffering now. I didn't say you couldn't fix it. After after you've tried a lot, I said maybe you can't.
Yeah, it should.
Also, I think Lily left after you.
Yeah, it's back to working. Nice.
I think Lily left after you, you know, were fixing stuff rather than streaming. Hopefully people join and weren't scared away or something by your fixing of technical difficulties. Anyways,
no.
Back on track. Hey, I mean, we had 3 people watching at one point.
Yeah, but you're acting like people
No.
are gonna be scared of us freaking.
I didn't say scared was lack of a better word, but I mean that happened with me. I was doing a test stream once, and somebody came to watch it, and then when I did the real stream, they weren't there because I guess they thought it was a test stream.
Yeah, but the thing is, mine is still on the same link and everything, and it's still on the same stream.
Yeah. They don't know that you're done with technical difficulties, though. So they might not come back.
So I'll lose one person. Ugh, because the other 2 people were me and you.
No. One of them was me, but 2 other people were watching at one point.
Yeah, and one of them was me and one of them was Lily.
Actually, no, after you weren't... I don't know if you were watching.
I was, my phone
when this
is.
happened, but... Your phone is still on the stream.
My phone was still on the stream. No, it's not.
Well, it had 3 people at one point, and then 1 person left. Like, joined and left. But yeah. Anybody watching this on playback, I don't know if I added it into the playlist or not, but hopefully I did. I added my point of view into the playlist. If not, though, we'll get it on there. But yeah, welcome to the Tuesday stream. I don't know how long we're gonna go for, but yeah, fall break's coming up. If you're living where we are, fall break is probably coming up pretty soon. So hopefully you have a fun time on that. Thanksgiving break's coming up pretty soon as well. Well, not so soon, but that's not too far away. But yeah, can you believe we're already a quarter way through school?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Like, jeez.
I said no! Why are you twisting my words on me?
I'm not twisting your words.
Why are you twisting your words on me?
I didn't twist my words.
Why are you trying to flex?
I'm not. I can't really flex.
Your boy is trying to flex on me. What am I supposed to do?
I feel like you try to flex more than I do.
He's trying to flex on me. Help me out.
What are you doing now?
I'm talking to the chat, telling them to help me because you're flexing on me.
There's nobody in the chat.
Frick. Mop beater.
You're trying to ask somebody to do something when there's no one there.
Sorry, Mateo is not at the phone right now. Leave a message.
So, I wonder if the whole state of Indiana will get notified that we're streaming again.
They better.
Can't believe that we got so many people from Indiana, and I don't think any of them knew each other either.
Yeah, that's the best part.
It just makes it... Oh my gosh. Well, I don't know. Let's see, I'm gonna check the Snapchat real quick and see if anybody actually looked at the link. Oh wow, we've got some messages. People did open it. Wow, that's a while ago.
I'm having so much of a good time.
Alright, let's see this. Okay, it seems like a lot of people did actually open it up, but nobody joined.
So if anyone gets on the stream, please tell me.
Oh,
or else
someone's
I will
here,
kill
actually.
you.
Yo, what's up? Say hi in the chat. Say hi in the chat so we can respond and be good streamers.
Yes, we want to appease our streaming daddies.
That would be appeasing each other, but...
Exactly.
No.
Oh wait, hold up. I accidentally sent this to my pastor.
You sent the stream to your pastor?
Yeah, I'm a B.
Mateo.
I'm a bad.
Try not to get religious.
Well, I'm not gonna get religious. I'm just saying,
know.
I sent the stream to my pastor.
So you think we'll get copyrighted for this one?
I hope.
Is there cookie clicker music?
No.
Nice.
There's a
Good.
clicker sound though.
I think we need to put some royalty-free music in the background from YouTube.
I'm about to pull up Monster Cat.
Don't.
About to hold up.
We don't know if
copyright
Monster
sounds.
Cat will. We don't know if Monster Cat will copyright claim or not. Use the YouTube royalty-free music.
I'm freaking gonna go to no copyright sounds.
Also, no, it was kind of a joke. Don't actually put music in the background.
Oh frick.
Because we talk kind of quietly. I don't want to be whelmed by the music. Anyways, hopefully, people start showing up. We put this off for way too long.
True.
We said we were gonna do it 1 week, and then we were talking about doing the second one, and then we got sidetracked. Well, then you couldn't do it, so I had to do some. Well, actually, no. Then we got sidetracked on something else, I think. And then we tried to do it, and then Irma happened, and then we tried to do it.
Irma.
Now we're
You know
doing
that
it.
there's another hurricane that's about to attack.
Yeah.
Attack the camera again, yeah.
Well, it's coming through the Virgin Islands in Puerto Rico.
They gonna get smashed.
It's a Cat 5.
It's a Cat 4 right
Like,
now.
seriously, at this point, it's kind of hard to ignore that global warming's a thing.
Yo, I thought we weren't getting religious. Oh wait.
What the? You idiot.
Global warming is my religion.
No, global warming isn't a part of my
Global
religion.
warming is my religion.
1 sec.
Noah's just mad because global warming isn't a part of his religion. So he's like, oh yeah, I am not global warming-ish. I'm gonna open up YouTube on the side here. pull out some more banks. Make a bank. Whoa, Noah's calling me. Gross. Who are you, ma'am?
Sorry, my mother tried to call me.
But what ended up...
Well, I don't think she even tried, really. She called me, I picked up, and then immediately she hung up.
Yup, I dialed.
She does that all the time, but she never hangs it up.
By your own mother, dang.
My mother really just throws her phone in her purse, and I think that's what happened.
My mother doesn't love me. Ha! Funny joke, am I right?
I mean, I was about to say, boy, you lying. Oh, hi, Lily. You're back.
Oh, welcome back, Lily. Please give me some sweet, sweet memes. And by that I mean meatloaf, please.
Alright, yeah. Give us a like. Give us the meatloaf. We want the meatloaf.
Always want the meatloaf.
Always want the. Always on that grind for that meatloaf.
Oh, we've been on this grind since 2712.
Also, don't forget to click the link in the description to take you to my stream, which is my point of view. And, just kind of like mute it.
Is the quality actually this bad on my video?
On your video? Quality's not bad. Just kind of like mediocre, but it's not bad.
This bad on my video?
It's not helping your video that you're opening YouTube and showing us the stream through the stream. It's kind of like mediocre, but it's not bad. It's not helping your video
look at this video.
YouTube and showing us the stream through the stream. It's kind of like mediocre, but it's not bad. Oh my gosh. Mateo.
Look at this video.
Stop. Press Alt key to pause the chat. Oh my gosh. Stop. Oh, apparently we can use Alt. We can use Alt to moderate chat. Mateo, your stream is becoming more and more garbage because apparently we can use Alt because you're doing this. The stream quality is dipping like hardcore because you're doing this. Apparently we can use Alt because you're doing this. The stream quality is dipping like hardcore because you're doing this.
I don't know which one is you.
Like, please, like, what do you mean you don't know which one?
I don't know which voice is you.
Why are you listening to it? Like, please, like, what do you mean you don't know which one?
I'm hearing 7 copies of your voice.
Why are you listening to it? Like, please, like, what do you
Stop
mean?
it! Stop.
I'm so confused. Which one is you? Copies of your voice.
Why are you listening to
Stop.
it? Like, please, like, what do you
Stop
mean?
it! Stop.
I'm so confused. Which one is you? Which one is you?
Just stop. Stop. Turn off the stream.
I can't tell which is which one is you.
Yes, you can. Just close out the web page.
Alright, I'm gonna leave them on that for a little bit though.
Stop. Stop it. Stop.
I'm so confused. Which one is you? No, are you listening to that and being confused?
I also heard copies of your voice, Mateo.
Yeah, I know. There were copies of both of our voices.
Why would you do this to the stream? Like, Lily's lost. She needs direction.
A kid with a knack for invention. This is the theme song for Jimmy Neutron.
People came here for Cookie Clicker, not Jimmy Neutron.
Well, boy, it's a good thing they get in both.
You know what? I'm gonna let my cookies run for a while. Just while we're waiting for the stream to kick up a little bit.
And keep
have a
this
story
up
time.
to 11. What? Story time?
I'm gonna have some story time.
Alright. Tell me a story.
The book we shall be reading today.
Oh, no.
It's called The 2,000-Year-Old Man Goes to School. It was illustrated by James Bennett and written by Mel Brooks and Carl Reiner.
Alright, can I kick Noah off the stream, guys?
Not happening. So, about 4 days ago, a plane landed in America with a man who claimed to be 2,000 years old. Today, that man is visiting a school just like your own. Tell the children of the world what it's like to be 2,000 years old. That's what he's doing. Kids, this is your chance to ask the oldest man in the world anything you want.
Wait, is this a book about Jesus? Hold up.
Sir, are you really 2,000 years old? It's hard to believe because nobody has ever lived more than 122 years. And then it's got a picture of a black girl heiling Hitler. I'm only 1,900.
What? Hold up! No, wait, no, we can't talk about this. This is anti-Semitic.
No, it's just got a picture. I think it was
YouTube is coming for us.
I'm only 1,999.
Oh God,
3/4. I'll be 2,000 on October 16th. How did you know how old we were back then? There were no calendars. That's very true. Back in the old days, we didn't have formal years or days. Nobody kept time. We just sat around pointing to the sky and saying, "Oh, hot. Whoa." We didn't even know it was the sun.
Where are you getting this from?
A book. What were your parents like?
Why do you have a physical book with this on it?
And cooking and killing, mainly chickens. On Friday nights, anything with feathers was a goner. That woman plucked till dawn. I don't remember much about my father. He was basically a quiet man, but strict. I can still hear him bark. Candles out at 7.
Woof. Oh wait.
What did you use for transportation back when you were a boy? Mostly fear. Fear transported you? Fear, yes. You see, an animal would growl at you, and you would go 2 miles in a minute. Did you have to work as a kid? You mean like a job? Well, in those times, there wasn't much work. As a kid, I was lucky to have one of the few jobs available. I would take a piece of wood, and rub it, and clean it, and hit the earth with it, and then hit a tree with it. Why did you do that? Just to keep busy. There was nothing to do. Absolutely nothing. Hitting a tree with a stick was a good job. Mostly people sat around looking at the sky. Another job you could get was watching each other, just looking at each other. Very popular.
That's creepy.
What language did you speak? We spoke rock. Basic rock. Could you give an example of that?
Oh, yes. Okay. What is this? Where did you get this book?
I don't know. It's got an audiobook though. If you want me to send it to you.
Why does it have an audiobook? Wait. Okay.
It's a CD that's attached to the book.
Okay. Where did you buy this?
I have no clue. I got it as a hand-me-down.
Wait. Okay. Hold up. You got a book about a guy who lived 2,000 years as a hand-me-down?
This was written in 2005, by the way.
What the frick is this?
Could you give an example of that? Yes. Hey, don't throw that rock at me. Put that rock away. Call the police. Where did you go to school? Well, I went to primary, secondary, and high school. The primary school, what we call primitive school, was in an underground cave. And it has a picture of like a teacher and gathering kids around the campfire. By the way, this guy kind of looks like Jesus, pretty much.
I knew it!
White hair. But with like white hair and white beard.
I knew he was Jesus.
And it says 1 rock, and it has a chalkboard, and it says 1 rock plus 2 rocks equals 2 rocks.
Whoa.
Secondary school is an open cave.
Hold up. 1 rock plus 2 rocks equals 2 rocks?
1 rock plus 1 rock equals 2 rocks.
Oh,
and
my bad.
Secondary school was an open cave, and it has a little thing. They're all peeking out of the cave, and it has a sign that says recess, but it has a line with a bid sitting right outside.
Oh, God.
And high school was on a cliff, and it shows, like, pterodactyls flying around with, like, graduation caps and stuff. Which period of the school day did you like the least? Lunch. I hated lunchtime. Most students today love lunch period. Sure, because their parents packed them a nice peanut butter and jelly sandwich for lunch. We had to first find our lunch. By the time we caught and killed and cooked a woolly mammoth, lunchtime was over. We never got to eat. Didn't they give you snacks? 2,000 years ago, we only ate what was natural and organic. Clouds, stars, rocks. We ate big things and small things, like ants. But we had to be careful of the red ants, because a few live ones on your tongue will eat your tongue before you eat them. You had to be very fast with red ants, because it's more or less a race with them. I'm glad to see that Lily's enjoying the story. Did you go to college? Who didn't? I was recruited by Vesuvius University, the biggest mistake in my life. You didn't get good marks? On the contrary, I got great marks. I've still got them on my back, my arms, my shoulders. That rotten Mount Vesuvius erupted all over me. I still have a headache from that explosion. And it shows him with like a toga and a V on it, running away with a book that says Earth Science.
Nice.
Alright?
Oh, wait, okay. Is this like actual pictures or like?
Oh yeah, there's actual pictures. It's a picture book.
Wait, no. I'm saying like, are these like real life pictures of real life or animated or like drawn?
Oh no, these are drawn. You thought this was real.
No. I just really was hoping that this was like a live action guy that actually took all these
Yes,
pictures.
Lily, they did eat clouds and stars and rocks, as he just said. Pay attention, come on.
Wow, Lily, pay attention. What the frick?
What are you doing? Sir, I'd like to find out how some customs started. For instance, singing. How did singing start? Fear! I thought you told us that fear started transportation. Songs came out of fear too. Can you give us an example? A lion, he's eating my foot up. Could someone call a cop? A lion, he's eating my foot up. I don't know the tune for that. But it basically shows him in a cave looking more like Jesus with a mullet. And his foot is stuck in a lion's mouth. And he said, that's a song. Lily says she wants to eat a star. I wonder how they did it too, considering stars are just gas. So, how about the handshake, sir? How did that start? Fear. The handshake wasn't for friendship? Back then, handshakes were a very tricky thing. A handshake was a way to see if your fellow had a rock or a dagger in his hand. You grabbed his hand, you held a hand, you opened it up, then you shook it. You had to find out if it had a stone or a marble that the other person could stick in your eye. That's the way the handshake started. Sir, how did dancing start? Fear. Fear again? Yes, fear. The only thing you could do with the handshake was to see if there was a rock or a rubber band or a marble or a nail or something that could stick you in your eye, right? But you're only using one hand. Dancing is the complete use of both hands. Plus, you keep the feet busy so the person can't kick you.
What the frick? Why are you reading this?
Because story time, and because I need to wait for stuff to build up on Cookie Clicker. Sir, can you tell us something about how words got started? For example, how did the word shower originate? Yes, you can. Most words came about because of onomatopoeia. You mean they sound like what they are? Yes. You go to the shower and you hear shh. Then you add hot water and you walk in. Shh. Ow. Shower.
Oh my god, I'm done with you. I hate you so much.
Let's take the word egg. You might think egg doesn't sound like egg. Watch a chicken. Look at a chicken. Study a chicken very, very closely as it produces an egg. And as you listen, you'll hear the chicken goes,
Lily's asking who wrote this.
An egg. Who wrote this? Mel Brooks and Carl Reiner, and it was illustrated by James Bennett. You know Mel Brooks, the famous comedian. But anyways, egg! Boo! An egg comes out. Sir, you must know about some of the legendary heroes who existed during your lifetime. For instance, Robin Hood, was he real? Lovely man, ran around the forest. Did he really steal from the rich and give to the poor? I don't know if Mel Brooks and Carl Reiner were drunk when writing this, Lily. He stole from everybody and kept everything. Who knew? He'd give you such a knock on the head when his merry men robbed you flat, you wouldn't remember anything anyway. Lily retracted the message. Were they drunk when they wrote this?
They were.
Or they thought, let's be funny, but let's make a children's book out of it.
Oh god.
Did you know about King Arthur and his Knights of the Round Table? There was no round table. When Arthur ate with his family, it was a round table. When his knights came, he would open it up and put leaves in the table. So it was really King Arthur and the Knights of the Oval Table. And then it has a picture of I'm assuming a butler putting the middle piece in on the table. Because those tables can retract and pull apart and stuff.
Why did he do that? Why didn't they not leave it as a round table?
I don't know. Because there wasn't enough room.
Understandable.
Is it true that in those days that the knights were so gallant they would fight for ladies' handkerchiefs? Yes, a handkerchief was one of the big fights. To win a lady's handkerchief, two knights would go at each other on horses with long spears, They would run at each other to get at the handkerchief. By the way, it does actually say horses, not horses. Why? Because they hadn't invented tissues yet. Once a knight got the handkerchief, he would blow his nose pretty good. Sir, did you know William Shakespeare? Oh, what a pussycat. That little beard, that cute hair. I'm pretty sure he's gay at this point. Was he the greatest writer of all time? Shakespeare was not a great writer. Not a good writer at all. He was a dreadful writer. But he wrote 37 of the greatest works ever. Yes, but did you ever see his handwriting? A blotch of ink with an L looked like a T. An M, you didn't know it was an M. An O could have been a P. An S looked like an F. Every letter was cockeyed and crazy. Don't tell me he was a good writer. He had the worst penmanship I ever saw in my life. Sir, which great explorers or inventors did you feel were most important? Columbus? Einstein? Einstein was good. He was good. But who do you personally feel was one of the greatest contributors to our civilization? Murray. Murray was a fabulous inventor. He invented fire. He was standing under a tree, and a big bolt of lightning set the tree on fire. It set Murray's beard and his clothes and his hair on fire. He came running into the cave, all on fire, and I jumped up. I remember I leapt on my feet, and I said to everybody in the cave, "Get your marshmallows on your sticks." And then we all rushed him at Murray, but we were so greedy we put him out. Too many marshmallows put out Murray.
How did they have marshmallows?
I don't know, ask them. What has kept you alive for all these years? Will to live. Well, children, the will to live. Oh, will to live. It's written as a name. It's written as a name, I might add.
I hate you.
But it's the will, but it's the will to live. Well, children, the will to live has kept many people alive. I'm sure that's what our guest means. No, dummy, not the will to live. The Dr. Will to live. William to live has kept me alive for the last 25 years. A genius. The man's a genius. He told me to do everything slowly. Never ever run for a bus. There'll always be another. He also told me to eat fruits. Fruits are the elixir of life. There's a fruit for any disease that mankind has had. What about diarrhea? For diarrhea, you gotta eat peaches. Peaches? Any kind of peaches? Oh no. Not Alberta. Oh really? No, you must have the clean peaches. Why? They hold you together a little better. You must have the cling peaches. Diarrhea. Cling peaches.
Cling. I thought you said clean.
Well, one last question, sir. Okay, but that's it. I gotta sit down. My feet are killing me. Do you remember any of your teachers? Yes, Mrs. Weinstein. She was the oldest teacher in the school. We called her Mrs. Redwood. She taught for 400 years. She was so old that her father was a Neanderthal in the winter. She wore him to class. Does that not kind of freak anyone else out?
That does freak me out, actually.
She wears her father.
She wore the dead pelt of her father to class.
What was your homework like back then? It was homework, literally. We had to build a home in wood shop. They gave us logs, we had to saw them up, take them away, and put up a house. No house, no graduation. Boy, oh boy, did we do our homework. So we had a place to sleep. Very smart principal. Before you leave, sir, any advice to my students based on your 1,999 years and 1,999 3/4 years? Yes. Don't listen to hip hop when you are doing your math homework. It'll mess up the brain. That's it. Oh yes. Never ever put a candy bar in your pants pocket. That's all? Okay. Come closer so you can hear this, children. Don't cheat when you take a test. Never copy from another student's paper, because that person that you are copying from could be dumber than you. Well, kids, I've got to take off. And then it shows him flying off on a jetpack.
What the frick?
I'm not even kidding. I will let you look at this book next time you come over. But that was the 2,000-year-old man goes to school. So, Chad, any other suggestions for story time?
Who wants me to read 50 Shades of Grey?
Don't. No. I read a short book. Do not read 50 Shades of Grey. I thought you wanted this to be a PG live stream.
I'm a censor.
Thank you, Lily. She thought it was amazing. I've got another book if you want to hear.
Let me know if you want to hear me read. So you want to be president? Any takers? Huh? Waiting around. Any takers on so you want to be president? Does anybody want to hear me read so you want to be president? I feel like this is going pretty well. I feel like me reading the book really vamped up this live stream.
Oh, God.
Hey, I mean, we weren't talking about much before. Anyways, how are you doing? Mateo?
I'm doing good.
In Cookie Clicker.
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Okay.
Chapter 1. I scowl with frustration.
No! Mateo, no! Do not read 50 Shades of Grey. Stop!
I didn't even make it past the first sentence!
You're not going to.
Why not?
Mateo, we're not that kinky here.
Whoa! Chill out, Noah. That's inappropriate.
And you're reading 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah, so.
But anyways, if you guys... I guess I'll just start anyways. So you want to be president?
Oh my god. How much longer do I have to straight?
So You Want to Be President by Judas St. George, illustrated by David Small. There are good things about being
are there
president,
3 people watching?
and there are bad things about being president. One of the good things is that the president lives in a big white house called the White House.
Whoa.
Another good thing about being president is that the president has a swimming pool, bowling alley, and movie theater. The president never has to take out the garbage. The president doesn't have to eat yucky vegetables. As a boy, George Bush had to eat broccoli. When George Bush grew up and he became president, that was the end of the broccoli, if you know what I mean. One of the bad things about being president is that the president always has to be dressed up. William McKinley wore a frock coat, vest, pinstripe trousers, stiff white shirt, black satin tie, gloves, a top hat, and a red carnation in his buttonhole every day. The president has to be polite to everyone. The president can't go anywhere alone. The president has lots of homework. People get mad at the president. Someone once threw a cabbage at William Howard Taft. That didn't bother Taft. He quit. I see that one of my adversaries has lost their head.
I hate you.
Get it? Because he threw a cabbage at him?
I hate you so much. Please stop.
Lots of people want to be president. If you want to be president, it might help if your name's James. 6 presidents were named James. President Carter liked to be called Jimmy, though. 4 Johns, 4 Williams, but President Clinton liked to be called Bill. 2 Georges, 2 Andrews, and 2 Franklins all became president.
How many Obamas became president?
I mean, 1 Barack. You probably weren't born in a log cabin. That's too bad. People are crazy about log cabin presidents. They elected 8. William Harrison was born in a big Virginia mansion, though he won the election with a log cabin and hard cider slogan. If you want to be president, your size doesn't matter. Presidents have come in all shapes and sizes. Abraham Lincoln was the tallest, 6 feet 4 inches. His stovepipe hat made him look even taller. James Madison was the smallest at 5 feet 4 inches, and only 100 pounds. William Howard Taft was the biggest, more than 300 pounds. He was so big that he had a special tub built for his White House bathroom. 4 men could fit in the tub. Maybe Taft's problem was that presidents can order any food they want. Andrew Johnson once served his guests turtle soup, oysters, fish, beef, turkey, mutton chops, chicken, mushrooms, string beans, partridges, duck, pudding, jellies, and lots of wine, all at one dinner.
That's too much.
Though the Constitution says you can't complain, you would eat all that. I would eat all that.
I wouldn't eat. Would you eat turtle soup?
Well, maybe not.
Would you eat oysters?
I haven't tried them, so maybe.
I don't. They're so gross looking. I can't bring myself to eat them.
I would only eat stuff that I would want to eat, though.
Okay, wait. Look up what an oyster looks like. Do you know what oysters look like when they're cracked?
Yes, I know what oysters look like, Mateo.
So
I know that you also have to...
You would try it though.
I haven't tried it yet, but
No,
maybe
you would
someone-
though. Like if someone presented you it and told you to try it, would you actually try it?
Depends the circumstances.
It's
I might try it. I might try it if it was prepared a certain way to where it looked more appeasing. Because oysters do look a little weird.
They're disgusting looking.
Though the Constitution says you'll have to wait until you're 35, young, old, and in between have become president. Theodore Teddy Roosevelt at 42 was the youngest. He had pillow fights with his children and played football on the White House lawn. You must always remember that the president is about 6, a friend said. Ronald Reagan was... a friend said. Ronald Reagan was the oldest. When he first ran for president, he was 69. Get it?
Stop.
Get it? He joked that it was the 30th anniversary of his 39th birthday. Some presidents joked that some presidents joked and some didn't. Presidents' personalities have all been different. William McKinley was so nice. Was William McKinley a president?
I don't know who William McKinley is.
I know, same. Was so nice that he tried to stop a mob from attacking the man who had just shot him. Benjamin Harrison was so cold that one senator said talking to Harrison was like talking to a hitching post. Calvin Coolidge, do you know what a hitching post is?
It's like, okay, there's like a post and you hitch stuff to it.
I don't think that answered my question, but alright.
Oh, baby!
Calvin Coolidge was so shy and quiet that a dinner guest once made a bet that she could get him to say more than 2 words. You lose, he told her. Andrew Jackson certainly wasn't shy. When he ran for president, his opponents printed a list of his duels, fights, shootings, and brawls. 14 in all. By the way, this is the same Andrew Jackson who kind of persecuted all the Native Americans.
Is there another Andrew Jackson?
I don't know, maybe. Don't worry about your looks. Abraham Lincoln was a homely man, but he was one of our best presidents. He reunited the country by winning the Civil War. Someone once called Lincoln two-faced. If I am two-faced, I would wear the face that I have now. Wait, if I am two-faced, would I wear the face that I have now?
Ha ha ha, get it.
Lincoln asked. Warren Harding was a handsome man, but he was one of our worst presidents. He gave government jobs to his crooked friends. Sounds like Donald Trump. I am not and never should have been that here, he admitted.
Oh, God.
Do you have pesky brothers and sisters? Every one of our presidents did. Benjamin Harrison takes the prize. He had 11. It's lucky he grew up on a 600-acre farm. James Polk and James Buchanan both had 9. George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, and John Kennedy each had 8. 2 presidents were orphans, Andrew Jackson and Herbert Hoover. Jeez, that's a disturbing picture. A president in your family tree is a plus. John Quincy Adams was John Adams' son. Theodore Roosevelt and Franklin Roosevelt were 5th cousins. Benjamin Harrison and William Harrison's grandson, James Madison and Zachary Taylor, were 2nd cousins. I'm assuming that George W. Bush hasn't been elected president yet when this book came out. Some presidents threw money around, and some were penny pinchers. James Monroe ordered French silverware, china, candlesticks, chandeliers, clocks, mirrors, vases, rugs, draperies, I guess that's what it says, and furniture for the White House. 93 crates in all. William Harrison was thrifty. He walked to the market every morning with a basket over his arm. Sorry if this book's giving me a little bit of trouble with words. I don't know why.
It's because you don't speak English.
I like how people were watching this and now they've left.
I got bored of your story.
Well, I mean, also it's Cookie Clicker. You can't expect everybody to stay around forever. And also because we started way past what our normal time is. But anyway, way before, sorry. Do you have a pet? All kinds of pets have lived in the White House, mostly dogs. Herbert Hoover had 3 dogs, Piney, Snowflake, and Tut. Tut must have been a Democrat. He and his Republican master never got along. Franklin Roosevelt's dog, Fala, was almost as famous as his owner. George Bush's dog wrote Millie's book, Adventures of a White House Dog, as reported to Mrs. Bush. Ulysses Grant had horses. Benjamin Harrison's goat pulled his grandchildren around in a cart. The Coolidges had a pet raccoon. Jimmy Carter and Bill Clinton preferred cats. Wait. Who's Coolidge? But no, I guess Coolidge. But whoever Coolidge is, why do you have a raccoon as a pet?
Dude, maybe he wanted a raccoon. Okay, don't judge him.
I don't think it's a she.
I said he.
Oh.
Also, obviously it's not a she, Noah.
Theodore Roosevelt's children didn't just have pets. They ran a zoo. They had dogs, cats, guinea pigs, snakes, mice, rats, badgers, raccoons, parrots. Badgers? Wait, what the? A badger? Badgers. So you had multiple badgers.
Nice.
But, like, why though?
Wait, maybe the man likes his badgers, okay? You gonna judge?
Parrots and a Shetland pony called Algonquin.
Al-Qaeda.
Oh my gosh. The name of this pony is spelled Algonquin.
Algonquin.
Young Quentin once took Algonquin upstairs in the White House elevator. Alright. Here we go. We're nowhere near done with this book, by the way. You don't have to be musical to be president. Ulysses Grant certainly wasn't. He knew only 2 tunes. One is Yankee Doodle, he said, and the other one isn't. But many presidents were musical. Thomas Jefferson, John Tyler, and Woodrow Wilson played the violin, John Quincy Adams the flute, Chester Arthur the banjo, Harry Truman and Richard Nixon the piano, Bill Clinton the saxophone, and Warren Harding almost any brass instrument including the sousaphone. Some presidents knew how to dance and some didn't. Our first president did a minuet, I guess that is, at his inaugural ball. George Washington danced with every lady but his wife.
Oh!
Mrs. W. had stayed home. James Madison's opinion of his inaugural ball: I would much rather be in bed. Abraham Lincoln wasn't much of a dancer. Miss Todd, I should like to dance with you. The worst way, he told his future wife. Miss Todd later said to a friend, he certainly did. Woodrow Wilson liked to do the jig step while singing silly ditties. What is the jig step?
I don't know, look it up.
I don't feel like okay, continuing. Not all presidents danced, but most had a sport. John Quincy Adams was a first-rate swimmer. Once when he was skinny dipping in the Potomac River, a woman reporter snatched his clothes and sat on them until he gave her an interview. I feel like he could. Can he like sue her for that? Mateo. Mateo.
Here, give me like half a sec, okay?
Mateo.
Give me half a sec. I think I should be ready by then.
Mateo.
Okay,
Are
bye.
you gonna stop ignoring me?
I was on a phone call.
Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna need to start wrapping this up.
Really?
Yeah.
This has been a dull stream.
It's also been an hour.
Anyways, we'll pick the story up later then. But before we go, can't you get sued for, stealing someone's clothes while they're in a river?
What?
Didn't you just hear the part of the story I just read?
No.
This woman reporter stole John Quincy Adams' clothes while he's skinny dipping in a river.
Oh!
Sat on them until he gave her an interview. I'm pretty sure that's illegal.
I don't know. Maybe it's illegal.
Especially since he's the president.
I mean, it's just harassment.
But anyways, we hope you guys enjoyed the stream.
Somehow.
Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Tell your friends about it. If you know anybody that missed it or you missed part of it, watch it on the playback. It should be up in the playlist pretty soon. Also, go check out our other streams if you're not caught up on all of them. Click that bell notification so we get a saucer side. Also, so you're notified whenever we go live. Also, follow us on U-M Stream Memes, all lowercase, no spaces. It's in the description. Follow us there to also get notified whenever we go live. And yeah.
If you guys have a girlfriend that Noah could date, please hit him up.
Oh
He's
my
very
gosh.
desperate.
Why are you, Mateo? Stop.
And also,
Actually,
if you guys have any good place to eat. I've been looking for a really like good chicken salad, and so if you guys could suggest a good chicken salad place, I'll try it out and I'll post it on Snapchat.
Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe. Go check out my point of view. Well, not really, because it's pretty much silent, but you can bet that I'll put it on the stream. That I'll definitely put it on our UNM, on the UNM Streaming's channel. Joe, do you think we can go for like 4.5 more minutes?
No.
Dang it, we haven't even hit an hour.
Nice. 100 grandmas. That's all I wanted.
Anyways, I guess we'll see you guys later.
We'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.